Hi guys, it's Greg Jackson here. And look, Jamie too. So what we're doing today, guys, is we are going to be looking at different things to attack. So we're going to do a post and riff setup, and if you need to know what that is, go check out our post and riff video. Basically, we're going to make him base out, and we're going to say, well, we're trying to attack around that base. Once he's based out, once he's put his hand down or whatever he's put down, we're going to move around that. But in this case, we have the best intentions. We try to set it up, but he's hand fighting me back. I can't get my leg through, so I'm going to be looking for a triangle choke. That's just not going to be available to me. I have an overhook on the opponent. Why don't I attack the overhook? Why don't I attack that arm? It's already isolated. So the important thing here, guys, is when you're thinking in structure, when you create a structure, remember that that is not the only structure that you have access to. So let's take a look at what do you mean by that, Greg? Well, let's take a visual look at it. So let's say that I'm here and I'm going to do a post and riff into a triangle, which we've done before. If you want to know how to do that complete move, check out the video. I'm going overhook. This foot's going down, guys, and I'm going to hit a whizzer, which basically means I push off of this foot right in my chest, really drives them here, and they're going to base on this side. I've now created a little post, and I'm going to look to get my hand on this so I can get my leg through. But old Jamie, he's on to me. He's like, that's not good. Nah, we're not doing that. So anytime I'm going in here, he's just basically fighting. I'm not able to get my knee through for whatever reason, guys. But remember that I have this structure which I am trying to attack, but I already made a structure. Guys, this overhook, this whizzer here, is already a structure. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to reverse it. I'm going to use this leg that's underneath that I'm trying to get through, that I'm having a hard time getting through, and I'm basically going to go all the way on the other side to attack that arm. And I'll move him around so you guys can see the details in a second. But let's look at this leg here, guys, that's sitting on his leg. Can you guys see that? I'm using the hamstring here to pull myself in. Look how I'm, like, can you see the back of my calf is squeezing on his leg, and look how that moves my hips around. That's very important because I'm going to attack this arm. I got to get all the way around. Just turning to it's not going to work. So as I'm fighting here and I'm not getting this leg through, well, basically what I'm going to do is move my hips all the way around this way. And what do we notice about my head? If we're going to go on the old martial arts center line, it's always one of my favorite things, the center line, right? And that's kind of where you divide them in half, and I'm here. I was on this side a little bit. Now I want to get my head all the way and body all the way on this side of his center line, right? So to do that, once I've got this whizzer, once I'm locking this in, and I'm trying to play that game, it really depends on my use of this calf muscle here, of this leg. I'm using my hip flexors, my adductors. Yeah, perfect. Moving that arm out of the way is doing this. So that's the first thing you guys want to do. If you're watching this video at home or at your gym, get on the mat and get really good at overhooking, getting this leg accessed here, guys, and utilizing that leg to move your hips around. So now let's spin around ourselves so you can see on the other side. So I put this foot down, guys. I hit this whizzer. I'm out here. I'm trying to get this leg in. It's not working. This is going to pull around. And then notice my upper body, guys. I'm pulling back here. See how my shoulder, actually my scapulas are pulling my shoulder back. And I'm going to turn all the way into this Kimura. We'll do it a little faster in sequence here in a second. But once I have this Kimura, guys, I want to make sure we isolate it. Now go check out our Kimura videos because we're going to do all the common counters from here. But for right now, we've gone from the post and riff on that side all the way to a Kimura on this side. So let's finish it off in our basic way, right? This is over the back. I've got my good Kimura, figure 4. The hips are going to come out, guys. I pull this elbow in, and then it's a very slow, right? We're holding this elbow down. I'm turning towards him. I'm getting my hips out. And then this palm, we're basically taking it to almost the back of his head. But of course, he'll tap before that gets there. It's a very standard Kimura. The important thing here, though, guys, is that I've switched my attack dramatically. I haven't switched it in a small way here. I've gone this way, and then very unpredictably, I've just swung out and gone after the other arm. So let's watch all of that again, guys. I've got this overhook. I'm going to bring this foot down. Boom, I swing him out to the side. Now, when I'm having a hard time, guys, this leg here swings me around this way, and I'm locking right into that Kimura here. Once I have that Kimura, right, we're laying back at 90 degrees from him. I've got a nice figure 4 here. I scoot on those ribs, right, get on my side, and that beautiful palm moves a little bit, and it's gold. So guys, what's so cool about that is I didn't stop. I went for that post. It didn't work out immediately. I immediately went after the other structure I have. Not a post and riff, right? Because I'm really kind of on that structure. But just because the one's shut down doesn't mean you don't have the other one. And I see it so many times, guys, where you guys have great position and you ignore it because you think that's what you're holding instead of that's what you should be attacking.